Hello students, I am Mrs. Adela Samuel, Head Department of Accounting and Finance, St. Anne's Arts and Science College, Madhavaram. I will be handling business communication subject for you for this semester. So in today's class, we are going to see the introduction to business communication. So since it is the first class for you, we will keep it very simple today. We will just be dealing with the meaning and the definitions of this term. To start off, we will start with the meaning of the term communication. What is communication? The imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium is what is called as communication. So when you want to impart or exchange some kind of an information, or if you want to communicate some kind of an information with the help of writing it or speaking it or using some other medium, we call that as communication. Communication is giving, receiving, or exchanging of ideas, information, signal, or message through appropriate media, enabling individuals or groups to persuade, to give information, or to express emotions. So we can also say that communication is a process where you're giving or receiving information, ideas or signals or some kind of a message with the help of a medium in order to persuade a person, to persuade a person and give them the information, or to express your emotions when you're trying to send across some information. We call that as communication. This is the meaning of the term communication. So now let us see the definition of communication. According to G.G. Brown, communication is the transfer of information from one person to another, whether or not it elicits confidence. But the information transferred must be understandable to the receiver. So what G.G. Brown says in his definition is that, as we already studied in the meaning, he says communication is the transfer of information from one person to another. And he also says whether it is going to be of giving some kind of a confidence or not, you give some message. That is what is called as communication. But the information transferred must be understandable to the receiver. That is, if suppose I am telling you something and communicating something to you, you should understand it. Then only we can call it as communication. It should be a two-way process. If I tell you something and you don't understand it, if the receiver does not understand it, then there is no communication that is happening. This is what is the meaning or the definition given by G.G. Brown. Okay, next what we are going to see is the meaning of the term business. What is business? Business is defined as an organization or enterprising entity engaging in commercial, industrial or professional activities. The term business also refers to the organized efforts and activities of individuals to produce and sell goods and services for profit. So what do they mean by this term business? They say it is an organization or it is an entity, enterprising entity, where they deal with commercial or industrial or professional activities. So any kind of an organization that is dealing with commercial or industrial or professional activities, we term that as a business. And they also say business refers to the organization's effort, to the organized efforts and activities of individuals to produce and sell goods and services for profit. That means when you say it is a business, that means they are putting all their effort to produce and sell some kind of goods or services, and why they are doing so is to earn a profit. So that is the meaning of the term business. So to sum it up, I can say that any organization which is trying to sell products and services for profit, we can call it as a business. Next, we are going to see the meaning of business communication. As we have already seen the meaning of the terms business and communication separately, now we are going to see both together. What is business communication? It is the exchanging information in order to promote an organization's goals, objectives, aims, and activities, as well as increase profit within the company. So as we have studied the meaning of the term communication, it is the exchange of information from one person to another person. And when we studied about business, we said it's an organization which is aiming for profit. So putting them together, we can say that what is business communication is that when you're trying to exchange information about an organization, about its goals and objectives and its aims, so that it will increase the profits in the company, we call that as business communication. So this is what we are going to study in the entire subject, business communication. How the information about the business, how the objectives, how the aims, how the activities about an organization is going to be communicated to various other organizations or to individuals in order to increase its profit is what this entire subject holds. This is what we'll be studying in business communication subject at large. So thank you, students. I hope you have understood what we have studied in today's class. Since today's class is the very first class for you, to get the hang of it, I have just started off with the introduction part of business communication subject. So just learn up the meanings of communication, about the business, and about the term business communication. So we will be seeing you in the next class. Please make sure you go through this video and you understand clearly what we have done today. Meet you all in the next class. Thank you, students.